Hey, how's everyone doing today? So we're going to be doing a little bit of an update on talking about the stuff that's coming out of Mazda, because a few weeks ago I did a video on the new Mazda 6 and the new rear-wheel drive platform that Mazda is working on, along with their all-new straight 6 engine lineup. But another update that's come out is the upcoming new Mazda CX-5, or whatever it's going to be called. We'll get to that in a second. So months and months and months ago, there was loads of reports coming out of Japan that the Mazda CX-5 and possibly the CX-9 as well will be moving to this new straight 6 rear-wheel drive platform. As of right now, we know that the Mazda 6 will be going to this platform and possibly a new sports car down the road. Um, so, new reports out of Japan are now saying that this is actually happening. So that what this means is the CX-5, and which is currently a front-wheel drive based crossover, is one of Mazda's most popular selling products right now. That and the recently new CX-30 are their top sellers, making most of their money, while things like the Mazda 6 and even the brand new Mazda 3 are declining in sales, especially that smaller CX 3. So people do really want their mid-sized compact crossover, whatever this crazy segment is now, but it's going to be stepping up a bar. So Mazda again wants to be moving up a segment, really starting with this new Mazda 6 and this new CX-5 that's coming out. So it's going to be competing with, and you may not believe this as of right now, things like the BMW X3, the Mercedes-Benz GLC, the upcoming new Genesis GB70. What else is in this class? Things like the Cadillac XT4, Mazda, Acura RDX, that segment of vehicles. So the actual, now we're getting into luxury products, Audi Q5, and that too. So that's big. And what's really going to set it apart is it's going to be rear-wheel drive, and only three out of these products are actually rear-wheel drive based. So that would be the X3, the GLC, the GB70 are based around a pure rear-wheel drive platform with all-wheel drive added onto it. So that's really interesting. Again, I'll get to later in the video. I'm going to do like a little recap of all the engines and stuff. There's going to be these new straight 6 engines. They're going to be called their Skyactiv-X straight 6 engine lineup. And that's going to be coming with a 3-liter and a 3.3-liter engine. And I think they're going to be coming both in gas and diesel, which is really nice. Probably not the diesel is going to do well in the US, though. So that's for other markets. And the other big thing around this is the naming. So not everyone really knows what they're going to be called exactly. And what I mean by this is there's been trademarks that Mazda's put out for the names CX-50 and then CX-90 and a whole bunch of other series of numbers going on in that. So originally some have speculated that they're going to change the name from CX-5 to CX-50 and then CX-9 to CX-90. But now some are out of Japan, this is a source out of Japan, is saying that these 50 numbers are going to be for like a coupe style SUV, or they're going to be, it's either that or they're going to be a in-between model between like how there's a CX-3 right now, we have the CX-5, and in between that there's the CX-30. So then this could mean that there could be a CX-5, CX-50, and then a CX-9, CX-90, it's that sort of thing. So there's no really set idea of what it's going to be called. Honestly, I think it's just going to go straight to CX-50. It's going to go from CX-5 to CX-50. I think that would make the most sense and wouldn't mess up the lineup too much. So hopefully that's what they choose out of all these different options that a lot of the rumors are pointing out right now. But definitely we're going to see something with that name in it. But another big thing is that Mazda isn't going to be actually unveiling anything new for like 2 years. So maybe around 2 years, around the 18-month time frame. So we're going to be waiting for a while. So we do have good products from Mazda right now. We have some new special editions coming out. We have the new Mazda 3, the CX-3, and the Mazda CX-30 and Mazda 3 turbos. Well, maybe we'll see a little update sprinkled throughout the lineup for the next year or two. But around 2020, late 2021, probably early 2022 is when we're going to see these new models start to really come out. So we know that they are coming. Mazda already unveiled the whole lineup of the straight 6 engines that was shown in that big image of all of them laid out there. There's new plug-in hybrid powertrains. They're working on electric stuff. They're partnering with Toyota on some things. a lot of stuff is coming out of Mazda. They're just a small company. They like to do most of their stuff in-house, like everything from the gearbox to the engines to their chassis and everything, which is really interesting. Not a lot of people do that. And they're trying to push up market. And I think they do really have a shot at doing this. So they're taking their time to do this right. They're going to make sure everything's all perfect. And once it's out, it's out. And I think we should all be pretty happy. Don't expect anything too high performance-y or sporty. There's no more Mazda speed. There's no more performance lineups. Even with the new Mazda 3 Turbo, it's more of a fast premium hatchback instead of a sporty premium hatchback, if that makes a little bit more sense. So yeah, here is a recap of the stuff from the previous video, talking a little bit more in detail about the Mazda 6 platform, or the new rear-wheel drive platform coming out, and more about the engines. We need to address these new recent images that were just shown of what appears to be an entirely new Mazda lineup of engines. Now we can clearly see on the two sides of the image, I'm going to put like right over here, those are straight six engines, and they're in a longitudinal setup, which is really cool. And you can clearly see they are straight six engines, because on both sides of them, you can see that the 6 cylinders on the head right there, which is really cool. Now that center engine is not straight six. That is a 4-cylinder engine, and it clearly has a hybrid unit on the side with that big high voltage cable. So that means there is an electric motor sandwiched in between the gearbox and the engine. So it's probably going to be like a hybrid version of that 4-cylinder. Again, that one is also longitudinally mounted, which means it's designed for rear-wheel drive platforms. And again, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.